Hi, this is Patty with Sleepy Glen Homestead. How are you today? I'm in greenhouse number 1. This is the nursery, and I'm going to get together some of my tomato plants, my German Johnsons, and I need to get them planted up on the hill. So I'm going to get everything set up in my cart, and I'm also going to be watering them with, I'm trying to look for it. I think it's already in the cart. Chicken soup for the soil. So it's going to be a little experiment to see how that goes. So let me get my stuff together and let's get up to the hill. I've got my bucket of 5-gallon bucket of water, and I'm putting chicken soup for the soul on all of my German Johnson tomato plants just to give them a real support and thriving soil ecosystem. That's what they claim, chicken soup for the soil. So it's supposed to give you amazing fruits and vegetables. I bought this a couple of years ago and really didn't have a chance to use it, so I'm using it now. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm also, in my holes, I'm adding Extreme Gardening Mycose, mycorrhiza. It's supposed to be pure, fresh, and alive, organic root enhancer. I want my plants to grow good. I want my customers who are going to buy these tomatoes to be very happy. So let's go up onto the hill. So these are my German Johnson tomato plants, and I basically just sort of dug them out. I left some dirt on the roots, and I cleaned up their stems so that when I get out onto the hill up here, I can just plop them in the ground. So let's go up to the hill. Here's the hill. Believe it or not, we have 65 rows that are about 140 feet long, and I've only got 6 rows left to plant. We did a lot of seeding the other day, which was really fun, a lot of fun. All right, my German Johnsons are gonna go right here, all the way up. I'm thinking I'm gonna do just single rows, and I'm thinking I may have to do 2 rows of German Johnsons. So let's get planting. So a couple of days ago, right after Keith had cultivated all of this, he came through with a hoe of some sort that came to a point, and he dug all these trenches for me. That was great for planting seed, but this is not going to do trying to plant plants because I'm still gonna have to dig a hole. So I think I'm just gonna cover these up and start over. Okay, I'm gonna show you how I'm planting my tomato plants. These are German Johnsons. After I've taken them out of the greenhouse, I'm just out here up on the hill. I'm putting in my bulb planter, which is actually turning out to be one of my favorite tools. And I'm moving the dirt away from my hole, so I don't want any backfill. And pulling my dirt out. I'm giving it just a little bit of the mycorrhiza, just a sprinkle. That's all I'm doing. Selecting my plant. Look at those nice long roots. That's only after less than a month being in the nursery greenhouse. And then I'm just going to put my soil in there and backfill a little bit. I'm keeping these little ditches because we're supposed to have rain tonight or tomorrow night, and so I want to make sure they get watered well. But I'm going to water this real good now with my, here we go, chicken soup for the soil. I hope you can see that. I can't see that. Here we go, chicken soup for the soil. Here we go, chicken soup for the soil. So I'll just water it real well. I've done probably about 60 plants already, and I went back up to the front where I started, and my plants actually look this good after the chicken soup for the soil. So I'm kind of monitoring them. They're pretty wilty, like this one, after I get it planted. But after about a half an hour after watering, they perk right up. And they'll look like this one. Okay, I still got these more to do, and probably 3 times as many still left in the greenhouse, so I need to get to work. Okay, it has been 10 days since I planted these tomato plants, the German Johnsons. And I used the chicken soup for the soil to just water them because they were looking pretty sad. This is what they look like. And I'm really quite amazed because this is what they look like 10 days later. Look at that nice little plant. And it actually is measuring, maybe if I go the right way, almost 8 inches tall. Check that out. And that was just one watering. It rained a little bit that night, and we haven't had any rain since. And let's go up the road. This is how they all look. Let's take a littler one. How many inches is that? That's 6 inches right there. And they're all that way, all of them, even this row over here. This guy didn't fare so well, but you know what? That's okay. He's actually got some new leaves growing on him right there. And this one, look at all the new leaf set that's going on there. I'm excited about chicken soup for the soil. I'm gonna invest in that. I believe it's from Dr. Jim Z. Like I said, I bought it a couple of years ago, and I used it one time when we lived in Texas, and then it just got pushed in the back, and I'm sold on this. I cannot believe how good my plants look. They are, you can, actually, here's a really good picture. You can tell what is new growth. All of this right here is all of the new growth, because if you compare it with the leaf color down here, definite difference in color, nutrients from the soil. So this is the old stuff, this is the new stuff. Look at how beautiful that is. So if your tomato plants are having an issue and they don't look good, get some Dr. Jim Z's, I think is what it's called. I will put a link below. Don't quote me on that one. And it's called Chicken Soup for the Soil. Fabulous stuff. I'm gonna start using it from now on when I plant all of my new stuff. All right, folks, take care. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Leave me comments, and it was great hanging out with you today. Take care.